Isn't it just delightful how most guys try to deny their submissive tendencies? It's like they're playing a game of pretend. But let's face it, more and more men are falling into the trap of unknowingly developing these oh-so-weak habits. They just can't seem to resist displaying their submissiveness towards women at their job and in their overall approach to life. How pathetic. And let's not forget that this kind of behavior is a surefire way to guarantee that you won't have any success in life. So if you're feeling unsuccessful, it's highly likely that you're just too submissive. But don't worry. It's a man's responsibility to recognize and leave behind these weak habits. Lucky for you, we're going to give you a guide to the 6 daily habits of weak, submissive men that should be avoided at all costs. Aren't you just thrilled? Habit number 1, being a yes man. First and foremost, it has been observed that individuals who aim to satisfy everyone around them exhibit a rather subservient behavior. However, those who are perceived to be the best among men comprehend the significance of prioritizing their own interests. They are well aware that they do not have to succumb to the pressure of pleasing others incessantly, and hence, they concentrate on their own lives and objectives. These individuals do not hesitate to utter the word no whenever the situation demands it. They also do not shy away from expressing their opinions when required. Although their primary objective is to be compassionate and fair, they are prepared to handle any probable resentment from others if their preferences are not met. Habit number 2, investing in the past. Secondly, it has been observed that men lacking in strength and fortitude have a tendency to become preoccupied with the past. They utilize it as an alibi for their woeful and pitiable state of affairs. Conversely, those who possess a resilient mental constitution do not squander their valuable time brooding over bygone eras or indulging in emotional daydreams about their past glories. They wholeheartedly acknowledge their past and learn from it, but do not persistently relive unfavorable occurrences. Instead, they concentrate on cherishing the present and meticulously planning for the future. Habit number 3, avoiding responsibility. It is worth mentioning that men who exhibit submissive tendencies tend to exhibit a distinct tendency to shy away from any form of challenge, whether it is in their personal or professional lives. This is likely due to a deeply ingrained fear of failure or a lack of confidence in their own abilities. On the other hand, their dominant counterparts welcome any and all challenges with open arms, as they view overcoming obstacles as a means of increasing their testosterone levels, which in turn leads to a greater sense of confidence and assertiveness. Indeed, it is of utmost importance for a man to embrace challenges, no matter how daunting they may seem, as it is through these experiences that he is able to evolve and grow into a more capable and resilient individual. Habit number 4, deficiency of solidarity. It is imperative, and I cannot stress this enough, that the presence of a tribe comprising male individuals who are willing and able to provide unyielding support is a fundamental prerequisite for any man's personal development. The absence of such a network of brethren often results in a state of fragility and vulnerability, which can inevitably culminate in either an unwarranted sense of self-importance or a lackadaisical attitude toward growth. It is only within a genuine fraternity that one can remain grounded and receive constructive criticism, which is an integral aspect of fostering personal growth. Kindly note, and let this be etched in your memory, that love at times may not always be a bed of roses. It may require us to utter harsh truths that might not be well received for the betterment of others. Habit number 5, misusing time on social media. It has come to my attention that indulging in the mindless activity of aimlessly scrolling through various social media platforms, particularly TikTok, is not a suitable pastime for an individual who embodies and upholds the ideals of masculinity and is driven by a clear sense of purpose in life. It is my belief that instead of squandering precious hours on such unproductive endeavors, man ought to channel their energy towards more intellectually stimulating and enriching pursuits, such as immersing themselves in the world of literature, engaging with thought-provoking podcasts, or seeking out and learning from esteemed and influential individuals in the real world. It is truly disheartening to witness individuals choose the fleeting and superficial gratification of TikTok over the invaluable and profound growth that comes with investing time in developing oneself intellectually and spiritually. Habit number 6, worshipping false god. Lastly, It is simply fascinating how some individuals choose to idolize celebrities, as it clearly reveals their inherent weakness of character. Placing another human being on a pedestal is a telltale sign of an individual's blindness, which is often caused by the overwhelming extent of fame and status. Unfortunately, in this day and age, the concept of a higher power has become increasingly obscured by the mass media, causing people to turn to celebrities as their primary idols. While it may be tempting to prioritize the lives of these individuals over a higher purpose, it is imperative that we check ourselves and ensure that we are not succumbing to such a base and trivial pursuits. If you found this information helpful, please consider sharing it with others who may benefit from it. Remember, taking ownership of your life is a continuous process, and every step counts. Until next time, keep striving for greatness.